Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right, everybody. Welcome to the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. Let's get right into it with some comic book news. Old Man Quill, just announced by Marvel Comics. It's going to be written by Ethan Sachs with artwork by Robert Gill. This is set in that whole Old Man Logan, Old Man Hawkeye world, but it's Old Man Quill, that's right, Star-Lord as an old man. Probably dealing with him returning to Earth, maybe just dealing with him in space. Who knows? Nobody knows anything about it except for the creators and the title. I think this is a great idea. Ethan Sachs has been doing an amazing job over on Old Man Hawkeye. I think that Star-Lord, Hawkeye, the way he writes Old Man Hawkeye, it seems like he would just be perfect for this job. This cat can do dialogue great. He's got a nice brisk pace throughout his stories. Old Man Hawkeye is really fun. Really excited for Old Man Quill here. Shazam, new Shazam book by Dale Englisham and Jeff Johns. That book has been delayed. Issue 1 was originally supposed to come out November 21st. It's going to be coming out December 5th. In January, we don't have an issue 3, so it seems like issue 2 is going to slip behind in the schedule as well. So do be aware of that. Shazam's going to be running a little late. Not really the best thing to start out a book with, right? I don't know. Isola is coming back in January with issue number 6, starting the second story arc. There, of course, is an Isola Prologue. I did not know that, right? So it's a prologue of what happened right before the story started. Because when Isola number 1 hit, the book blew me away, but I did feel like I just got thrown into something I was already supposed to be kind of knowing, right? Well, apparently this prologue was included in the Barnes & Noble edition of the graphic novel for Volume 1 of Isola. That upset some retailers, to which Image said, hey guys, you already had it. It was a backup story in Motor Crush. I didn't even know that. I only read the first few issues of Motor Crush. So if you want that Isola prologue, you can either go and get those issues of Motor Crush and read it right now. You can go to Barnes & Noble and get Volume 1 of the trade paperback, or you can wait till January, because on January 16th, when Isola number 6 starts, they're going to be publishing an Isola Prologue that's going to be available apparently to retailers, 1 per copy of Isola number 6 that they purchase. So I think that's really, really nifty, really, really cool, and I can't wait to read it. I might have to go hunt down the Motor Crush stories. So that's what we got for some comic book news. Not a lot of news this week for that. Movies and TV news though, Ewan McGregor has been cast as Black Mask in the Birds of Prey film. This Birds of Prey film shaping up to be, it could be something cool. Who knows? McGregor as Black Mask. I think Black Mask is a great villain to use in a film like this. I think McGregor has the acting chops to tackle this. I'd love to see him in a very sinister, villainous role. Very excited to see what's going to happen with that. I'm a big fan of Ewan McGregor and really, really excited to see what he can do with this role. Rambo V Last Blood. We got a first official look, and it's going to be basically a cowboy Rambo. Not like straight on, you know, like old school Western or anything like that. But John Rambo, of course, is now apparently in Texas or something like that. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He's going to have to go to battle with like a drug cartel, something like that. I don't know. I love the Rambo films, even though the first one's the only one that's legitimately a good film, and it is one of the best. I really hope that Last Blood, maybe we can get back to something like that. But I love the Rambo films. I really do. So I'm excited for that look. I think it's pretty cool. Gladiator sequel in the works. They were talking about this last year. Ridley Scott's reignited the rumors, reignited the passion. Apparently a screenwriter has been hired. It's going to focus on Lucilia's son. So that's kind of, that's Commodus' nephew. So, because I'm like, wait, well, you going to bring back Maximus from the dead? Like, what you going to do with that? But it seems like it's going to be a story set in the same world, but about that kid from the very, very end. So that's kind of neat and nifty. Disney, they got a streaming service starting soon. We know that Marvel's going to be jumping on board with that. They got plans to do a Loki series, a Scarlet Witch series, and we just heard a Falcon Winter Soldier team-up series. I think that could be really fun, really cool, really nifty. Rumors are circulating around already that the Scarlet Witch series would also focus on Vision. So having a Vision and Scarlet Witch series, a Loki series, maybe like some prequel type stuff, something like that, right? You could even recast, right? Probably. God forbid, right? But they could, right? And then, of course, like a buddy cop, odd couple type thing with Winter Soldier and Falcon. I'm down with it. I love the MCU. I love these versions of the characters. Let's give me a reason to get into this DC streaming service. I mean, this Disney streaming service, right? So anyway, that's what we got for you. Let me know what you think about these little news items and anything else in the comments down below. And be sure to join us tonight for the live stream, Robbie Rants Live. We took a week off. We are back this week, tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time here on the Pop Culture Philosophers channel. Come talk to me about comic books. We can talk a little bit about Heroes in Crisis. We can talk about what's coming up this week, because we will be doing that. A little bit of action figure show and tell and things like that. We have a lot of fun on Robbie Rants live on Sunday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. Be sure to be here for that. No movie Monday tomorrow, but it will be returning the following week with a look at the first Fantastic Beasts film, gearing up for the second Fantastic Beasts film coming up. So Movie Monday returns next week, not this week, not tomorrow. Weekly comic book review, though, will be here late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. Thursday, we'll see the dawn of a new Comics Revisited. We'll be talking about Venom, Knights of Vengeance, which in my opinion is probably the worst Venom series that we've read yet. And I did not have fun reading that book, and it was very excruciating to talk about it again because me and Brooks just couldn't really remember it. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's one of those videos where we're just kind of trying our damnedest to find something good to say. But anyway, that's what we got coming up for you this week here at Pop Culture Philosophers. And the podcast is coming back in 2019. Movie Mondays, things like that. Lots of excitement brewing here in the Huntsville Attic. So thank you guys so much for your support. Please do join us over at popculturephilosophers.com and over at patreon.com/PCP, where we have started releasing exclusive videos, usually just me and Brooks, or me, Brooks, and Jelani, or someone else just kind of doofing around. We got a video where we show off some Apocalypse action figures. We got a video where we show off our Venom collection. We had like dozens of Venom and Symbiote action figures that we showed off. So go over to patreon.com/PCP. Help support this channel. Help support what we do. And if not, just give us a like, share, and subscribe, because that's support enough. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Keep on reading, keep on living, keep on pop culturing, keep on